The best and most effective principle of killing procrastination, of killing anxiety and fear is simply taking action. So let's say you have something that you've been wanting to do, or let's say there's something which brings a lot of anxiety. Maybe it's public speaking, maybe it's doing anything. When you take action, you bring clarity. Because when you bring clarity, you actually diffuse the animalistic brain that you have, the reptilian part of your brain. Because the main cause of anxiety or the main cause of fear is simply what we call the fear, or is simply the unknown. Your brain has this part known as the animalistic or the reptilian part of your brain, which is more centered on keeping you safe and keeping you alive. And this is done by keeping you safe in the areas or places that are known or familiar to you. So when you try to attempt things that are unfamiliar, for example, if you've never done public speaking, doing it for the first time is something which is unfamiliar to you, and that is signaled into the brain as dangerous because it is an unknown territory. And because your brain thinks that when you step into an unknown territories, you will die, because that is how in the past we used to survive. When you went into unknown territories, you were guaranteed to die because you are putting yourself in danger. So that is still how the brain of the human still works. So the first way to beat anxiety is to take action. And this does not mean that you have to take the biggest action. Look at what you want to do and then ask yourself, what is that one thing, one step that I can do that will ease this tension that I'm feeling? So you don't have to go public speaking on a very big crowd. You can actually approach a stranger. You can actually talk to a few friends. That is the action that I'm talking about, because the more you take that action, the more you start reeling your brain in on the fact that this is not a new territory. This is something which I can do because I have done it before. So the more you do it, the more you become good at it. Remember, the more you take action on something, the more you repeat something, the more you actually become a master of it. And that is simply how you begin to start beating anxiety. That's how you start to beat what we call procrastination and fear. And if this video has been of any benefit unto you, please, you would also want to watch more of this kind of content. And for that reason, I have a YouTube account. The link to that channel is on the bio of this account. So go there, subscribe, and stay tuned. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe, stay blessed, and stay awakened.